So you're from Delaware.
Yeah.
Okay, what part?
I'm from down the street, Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah, right on the avenue.
So how was growing up and how was it getting into music out here?
It was crazy growing up. I was like into the sports and shit like that, like backward skating, going skating with the guys, and doing a lot of the kid stuff growing up. And
that
then,
they don't do anymore.
Exactly,
Okay.
like sitting in the house playing the game, sports or whatever. But one of my homies, rest in peace, my boy Sai, he was like a real talented rapper, like real talented artist. You know what I mean? So one day he came over to my house. We was over there doing nut young nigga shit. We over there smoking weed. My mom ain't home.
Wait, how old are you?
I was like 14, 15, something like that. And he came through and we wrote some bars.
Okay.
And that was like one of my first rhymes I ever wrote.
Wait,
Yeah, probably
do
like
you
a couple
remember
months.
what you wrote?
Yeah, I remember it.
What was it?
It would say, I'm outside with the black mask like I'm Batman when I'm robbing. See me, it's Rajay, it's Sukan, we riding. I'm on it, and they are my opponents. Don't run, I'ma find you. That red beam and the blind you, I got him. And then we
Okay.
start going in, you know what I mean? But that
That's a Philly flow.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You gotta figure this was like 08 or some shit like that.
Nah, that
07,
was
08.
fire. If that's what you came up with, then
Yeah.
you was already on the right path.
Yeah, so
So who were some of the people that you were listening to around that time?
heavy on Jadakiss.
Okay.
Heavy on Meek Mill. Who else? Just like the D Block era. Ghostface. It was a lot of like the classic guys. Cause my
spitters,
my
basically.
stepdad, he was heavy on the go in the back, reach in the back. Back then them Cadillacs, you could pull the armrest down in the back seat and pull the little clicker, and you could reach in the trunk. So reach back there, grab a CD from me, boom, boom. So, we was in that era. A lot of classic dudes. You know what I mean?
Do you remember? Well, I was on a podcast the other day, and they asked me what my first CD was. Do you remember what your first CD was that you purchased? Even if it's not the first
Get Rich
one.
or Die Trying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fire.
Yeah.
I'm from Queens.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
All right, that's what it is. Yeah, my older brother, he was heavy on, getting the CDs, skipping school, going to go get the CDs, and my uncle would pick him up. They going to go get all type of shit. CDs, they smoking chronic back in the day. I was like, damn. And one day I stayed home, fake sick, and we went to go get that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was like my first purchase. Like,
what's your favorite? Did you have a favorite track on that? Did you Get Rich or Die Trying?
The whole joint. I ain't even gonna lie, it's the whole joint because he was so aggressive with it. And then
came out swinging.
once it went to like that massacre vibe, and when he was at Jada and all them, that sounds like, yo, he the illest nigga in the world.
Right.
Like you can't, like still to this day, you can't tell me nothing about 50. He the man.
I love him. He's a bully, but I love him.
Yeah, it's just like the whole aura about 50 though. Like just coming from street rap and going to where he at now, being a director, a writer, like that shit is dope. You know what I mean?
But I think he started being a businessman.
Yeah.
Like, everything he did was very strategic, placing himself to where he's at today.
Yeah, for sure.
Reading an article and they were saying it basically posed a question: is old music taking over new music? And they had a music study that showed that 70% of music that is being streamed is older music from a range of 2 years to 65 years from now.
Okay.
So do you feel like even for me, when I listen to music, I listen to a lot of old songs that already came out like back in the day, maybe the 90s, 80s, whatever. Do you feel like there's any kind of truth to that?
It may be some truth to it.
What do you listen to?
I listen to like Griselda.
Okay, so that's not truth for you.
Yeah, I listen to Griselda. I listen to Hove, Nip, Dirk. Like far as the new era, I listen to Dirk. You know what I mean? A little bit of Baby, but it's definitely Dirk. Cause I feel like I grew up on Dirk. You know what I mean?
I guess
so. That might not
too.
be true.
I think what they were saying is basically how music, it doesn't have that same kind of energy that it used to have.
That's a fact.
I agree with that.
That's
because I feel like people are so quick to put out music instead of trying to create classics.
Right. Nah, that's a fact. I'm gonna talk on a personal standpoint. I like to make classics. sometimes I get into a mode where, all right, I gotta make me a club joint, but even then, that shit don't even come out right. I feel like I'm reaching for the moon. You know what I'm saying? I like to make classic music, put it out. I like to get my homies hyped first. Once I know they hype about the music, all right, cool.
How would you define a classic song, like, if you can?
I would say the production, the lyrics has to have some real substance in it, and that's, for me, that's it. I would say the production. Sometimes the producer play a heavy part in that, and it's just what you saying, how the song plays, and you know, the direction you trying to push it in.
Okay, so Still Alive. What makes Still Alive different compared to the other projects that you've put out?
Still Alive is just like, it was the energy behind it. Like everything we did leading up to the album, leading up to putting that shit out was just like amazing. Like I was in the house with my feet up doing regular shit, and we talked to the homies. It's like, yo, what we doing? We putting out a project? Yes, I already had the name, so we just start putting, yo, put this on there, yo, put this on there. All right, let me go make like 2-3 more songs. We gonna put them on there and put that shit out, and people was raving about it. Like they was going crazy about it. So that really enhanced everything that we got coming up. So that's what made it different.
How long was the recording process? Like, when did you start, or is it just
shit? A lot of them songs was old
from back.
Yeah,
okay.
A lot of them songs like 2 years old. 6 months old. And then I started making songs like leading up to the album, like probably September, October. I probably laid like 3 songs, but everything else was old. I think we had 10 on there. Yeah, it was like 10, and then on the deluxe we put 15.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
And then, so you opened up too was it the Queen?
Yeah, the Queen. Yeah,
for Jadakiss. How was that? Did you get to meet Jada?
Nah, it was because it was a lot of dudes in there, real gym. Like I'm talking about it's more niggas running up on him than the females. I'm like, what is going on here? Like I had to get from backstage. I went upstairs and watched the show like a real fan. You know what I mean? So that was an amazing experience because when me and Jeno put the song together, I think we laid it on Tuesday and we had to perform it on Thursday with just the beat. So, it's not a lot of artists that can, do that. Like, damn, you just recorded that, you can remember that already, and it was just the instrumental. So, that's just that God level rap that we put out, you know what I mean? That's where we at.
Is there a reason why you guys didn't do it over the...
Because Jadakiss, you talking about over the instrumental? It's because Jadakiss talk a lot of shit. If anybody on this stage performing, rapping over their music, get him the fuck out of here. And he said it that night. And me and Jeno looked at each other like, yeah, nigga, that's what's going on. You know what I mean? So, because we did that. And even his whole set, I think he did like 4 songs, including mine. He did everything, just the instrumental. So, like, it's just amazing when you can see that type of art get done in a timely fashion. So,
okay.
So that's right.
That came out the top of this year, or
the deluxe came out. They both came out last year. So.
Okay.
I dropped the original album, Still Alive, November 28th, and then the deluxe, December 31st. And we just been moving on that. Yeah, it's 4 nights.
Fridays, 4 nights.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your thought process with that?
5 days, 4 nights, I just wanted to give off a good vibe, a good feel.
How many songs is on there?
9.
9, okay.
Yeah, 5 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say, is there a reason for the 9? Or?
Yeah, 5 days, 4 nights. We just giving off a good vibe. We giving you like a vacation vibe. If you want to be with your lady, you want to be with the homies, y'all riding out. Everybody getting fresh. You might not even gotta go pop bottles. You just going out to clear space, clear your head, and just get in your mood.
Popping bottles at all.
Yeah, I mean, we do that often, but even outside of that, we just like to catch a vibe. Even if you're not going on vacation, you just might need 2 weeks to clear your head.
So what's one of the ladies' joints on there?
It's called Our Lady Highways.
Okay.
That joint crazy.
Is it about somebody or?
It's just about
everybody. Like...
It's about experience. Period.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean. I might talk to my homie. He talking about his lady friend. I might got 2 bars talking about my lady friends, or I'm just going off of Our Lady Highways.
Okay. Okay. How important is it to have a solid team behind you?
It's very important, because when I'm lacking, you know, I got one of the homies to pick up the slack, you know what I mean? And then, you know, as far as just having different ideas, like I can have one way of thinking for like what songs we gonna do. I make the music, pitch it to the homies. I don't think about it no more. They make the track list. I come up with the artwork, the title, the lyrics, everything else I let them do. And now we got some things going on now to where we gonna plan listening pods, so where we all get together.
Listening pods.
Yeah,
Like,
so we get together.
Like those sessions, like the Dreamville shit, kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of like a listening session.
Okay.
We call it listening pod, listening session, or whatever. But it's no outsiders in it. It's just the team.
Y'all.
Yo, this was songs we gonna push. This what we gonna do. This the next videos we gonna shoot, stuff like that. So that's just giving my team a say so on my art as well.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So are these your team? They're people that you grew up with, or these are people that you're like you see they're like minded as you, and you just go from there?
Well, my man Piff, I definitely grew up with him, like back skating back in the day, and then everybody else, we just got year-long relationships. You know what I mean? So it's good. Like him, we'd scrap. Like me and him, we'd probably get into it, like or won't speak to each other or whatever. But I know it's real genuine love with him and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have somebody from, you know, day one around. You know what I mean? Because they really know what's up. And then, you know, just build relationships with everybody around you.